I think Flora USA Vein Clinics is the best thing happened in my life after meeting you and having our wonderful kids. We were always like miracles. And I was fortunate in my life that I've seen a miracle of healing very early. Started my medical school when I was 16 years old. And after moving from Russia to Israel, I was fortunate to find a miracle of heart surgery. It's really amazing thing when the sick heart, struggling heart, can be stopped and then restarted as brand new. A little refurbished maybe, but functioning much better than before. And seeing this miracle really kept me going for probably 20 years. I've done heart surgery, and I really didn't see much in the medicine that can be so dramatic and different than anything else. But if you can, just with your own hands, affect someone's life and make a huge difference, this is absolutely amazing. Right now, of course, there are many vein clinics. But in 2005, 2006, when we started, there were just few. And patients were willing to travel 50, 100 miles to us, and seeing this miracle over and over and over again, it really moved us to like, what's next? We've been visiting New York, and then
It was for my birthday, so it's my fault again.
Always your fault. All good things happen because of Flora. So we visited New York, and Flora asked me, like, Jan, what's wrong with you? What do you mean? You look down all the time. Yeah, Flora, I can't get over the fact how many sick people I see in front of me, and you know, when you don't have a solution, you kind of don't pay attention. But suddenly, we have a solution for all those people. How do we open an office in New York? Well, start thinking through, okay. Maybe start getting licensed in New York, medical license, because we were practicing in Illinois. Maybe find a place, maybe open an office, maybe, hire a doctor, maybe find staff. And what did we know about this? I was a heart surgeon, Flora was an internal medicine doctor, but I think we had a drive to, how do we help more people? So little by little, making some mistakes, getting some wins, we were able to open an office in New York, in Brooklyn. We thought if we'll survive in Brooklyn, then that would be great testimony to, that's a viable model. So within probably 2-3 months, the office was full. That was absolutely amazing. The procedure was new. The ultrasound exam was new. Nobody does those exams in the hospital for superficial venous insufficiency in standing position. So we had basically discover or redefine or create, had those things done to provide great care. And then after New York, we thought, all right, if we can do it in New York, how can we prove that we can do it anywhere in the country? And we talked to Flora, what's the furthest place from New York? And we came up with
California. Little did we know.
Los Angeles. So we thought, let's go to Los Angeles and see how it goes there.
I think we went to Boston beforehand. Boston was very dear to us because Jan did his fellowship there, and our kids were born there. So it was a very dear to heart place, and I think we went to Boston on the way to California.
On the way. So on February in 2009, we opened in Boston, and April 2009, we opened in Los Angeles. And that's how it became Coast to Coast USA Vein Clinics Company. So At the moment, we in 14 states, to be precise, in 13 states and District of Columbia. And we're still scratching the surface. Still so many patients suffer from these very common venous insufficiency conditions. And our goal is to grow 10 times in the next 3-4 years. But that's amazing. I mean, it's really only maybe 2-3% of population that suffer with this disease get treatment every year. And in many places, people never heard of this treatment, both patients or medical professionals. So we need to really crank it up and start working on patient education and building very strong system to deliver this wonderful care that transforms patients' lives and enjoy the miracle.
USA Fibroid Clinic gave me hope. Now I'm feeling like a zillion times better than I felt on August 14, 2018. It makes my life, it tells me that, okay, I'm whole again. I can do the things that I want to do. I was too scared to go places because I bled so much that every time I go out, I have to run back inside. Now, I could go and spend long hours. I could go places for days and, not have to worry about anything. USA Fibroid Centers, gave me hope. And once again, I can live a normal life. And I have to say thank you.
Yes, I was for my life because I lost so much blood when I had my period. Yes. I have anemia, bad anemia. I was thinking one day everything can be over. I can have, I changed my mind, said, let me try something. I have to do something about it. I can stay like that. But thanks God when I went to Flatbush, but I spoke to someone in the Fibroid Center. They said, okay, come, we're gonna make an appointment with you. We're gonna talk to you. It was so nice, but I said, let me try. That's why I got surgery. I don't know what's gonna happen now before I feel better than before. I say, I don't want to have a big surgery. I want something like, I want to keep everything inside of me. I don't want to take nothing, only the fibroid. The pain before was so high. I don't want to live the same thing again. I got my life back. I was stuck in so many things before.
Yeah, fibroids, they're kind of tricky. You think that they're gone and they're really not gone. And so for like 15, 20 years, I've been suffering with fibroids, endometriosis. I'm a lupus survivor, so that's why I'm here today with these beautiful people that's going to help me out so that I can be more healthy and be able to do the things I need to do. So it's very important that every woman, every goddess, every queen takes care of themselves and get yourself checked for fibroids because it's very important. You want to be able to be healthy. It's very important. So just stay healthy and take care of yourself.
I would recommend USA Vein Clinics, first of all, for their efficiency, their mannerisms. I would recommend it only because I didn't know where to go. It was another doctor that had suggested Dr. Yan, and my legs were so swollen I couldn't get shoes on. So I will not go to anybody else as far as my veins. My veins are not the typical kind of veins that you see on the outside of the legs. Mine are on the inside and they just don't pump. So he got them pumping, along with a little exercise here and there that I have to do. But otherwise, he is just Absolutely, he's top-notch. He really is. He knows what he's talking about, so I'm just so pleased.
So while I was pregnant with my first baby, about 6.5, 7 years ago, my veins started bothering me. I did go somewhere else after that and tried sclerotherapy, never really finished the treatment, and didn't really have the, we'll say, the relief from the pain that I was having from that when I became pregnant with number 2. So when number 2 came along about 4 years ago, the symptoms continued to increase and I would feel heat in my right leg often. I had heard about USA Vein Clinics through Dr. Weil, and thus far I'm in the middle of a treatment. Things are progressing. I'm hoping all the symptoms will be relieved when we are finished in a couple more weeks. So fingers crossed that I'll be able to get back to running and playing and being a ninja with my little guys and working the retail floor for full days.